we have all our clients begin to imagine actually achieving their goal. Now, why do we do that? I mean, there's a lot of technical reasons, because it allows us to build things like propulsion mechanisms. But the most important reason why we do that is once you begin to imagine your idealized outcome with sufficient energy and sufficient clarity, your unconscious mind doesn't know the difference. It thinks it's real. Your subconscious mind does not have a time sense. It has a literal recording of what has happened in the past, but your subconscious thinks that the past, the present, and the future are all the same thing. It's all happening right now. That's why, I mean, you ever had the experience that you can be going along fat, dumb, and happy, doing anything you want, and all of a sudden, you'll remember something out of the past. And this vivid thing out of the past will flash before you. You not only remember it, but you re-experience the emotion of the time. Right? Nod your head if this has happened to you before. Now, I'm willing to bet that the experience you had was not a memory like, God damn it, 3 years ago I felt fucking fantastic. Right? No, it's usually what we call a less than positive experience. Right? It's some kind of negative thing that you never actually got over, it never resolved. You've been spending all this time and all this energy keeping it alive, and all of a sudden it flashes before you. Now, how the hell does this happen? Everyone else involved is not thinking about it. Right? At this particular moment in time, when you're sitting there feeling like crap over something that happened 18 years ago, how many people in the universe do you suppose are feeling bad about the same thing?
Zero.
None. Zip. Nada. It's you. Okay? You're in your own little private Idaho making yourself feel miserable. And the reason you're able to do it is because to your subconscious mind, it's still happening. It's still real. It's still spending time and energy making that thing come alive for you because it doesn't know any better. It's not trying to fuck you up. It's just that the past, present, future are all the same thing. Well, can we use this to our advantage? Sure. Okay, I'll show you later on how to get rid of all that crap so it just doesn't happen anymore. But what if instead you began to imagine what your ideal outcome was? And you can imagine it with such vivid clarity and detail that you could step into it and experience it. Okay, now I like to jazz mine up. Okay, I like to do things like, the other night I was having dinner with Jack LaTourette, and he was in his usual calm yet forceful manner explaining the flaws in my business model and what I need to be doing instead. I was going, yes, Jack, yes, Jack. You know, put down the steak knife, Jack. Because he's punctuating. Yeah. But the thing was, I went back to the room that night, and so I started imagining how it will be when I implement the things that Jack taught me how to do. It reminded me I should be doing. Well, as I do that, I not only think about financial success, free time, global travel, wild acclaim, entire rooms of people bursting their feet and applauding. I mean, like, that's easy, because I've done that, okay? But I add in things like, well, what's everyone going to be saying, okay? Mark, oh man, you are the essence of big dickness. Or, geez, I want to be you when I grow up. Okay. I imagine Claudia Schiffer dropping to her knees and saying, "Can I please blow you, please, please, please?" Okay, okay, Claudia. I know you broke up with Copperfield, so it is time. I add in things because the thing is, the subconscious mind is going to take these things and it's going to understand what is fantasy and what can be real. And so it goes, oh yeah, he's being silly, and so, chances are Claudia is not going to offer to blow me on demand, okay? And it's not because she doesn't understand that I'm the essence of big dickness, it's just geographical proximity, She's not in the room, okay? But everything else can in fact become true. And so the subconscious doesn't know. When it senses something with such clarity, with such vivid detail, it's as though it's already happened.